Hello, welcome back to Dark Souls. Alright, so, XCOM's done, Mark of the Ninja is done, and I now am revitalized and want to get this series over with as well. So, well, not this particular playthrough. I actually am happy to play through the game again. So, we have about 2 more bosses left. We have the Bed of Chaos, which there's a couple bosses leading up to it, and we have the 4 Kings of Old Londo down here, which has another boss leading up to it, which we have to kill Sif, the big wolf, little baby wolf that we saved in the Artorias of the Abyss stuff. He grows up and we have to kill him, and it's one of the saddest things that I've ever done in the game. But I'll not be doing hour-long episodes anymore. Y'all seem to not watch them as much, and you know, whatever. I understand that an hour episode is daunting. I personally tend to partition stuff out like that when it's my own thing, but you know, everybody's got their own thing. So, in lieu of making quicker videos, I will try to cut out most of the stuff. So, right now, I'm just going to show you this little bit of run so that you know where I'm going. So the goal here is, I need 3 more dragon scales to upgrade my Moonlight Greatsword, 2+5. So, we're going to have to go back to the Valley of the Drakes, which is over here, and I'm going to go ahead and lay the smackdown on a couple of them over and over again until we get those 3 scales. Afterwards, we will go through the Bed of Chaos area. The Bed of Chaos being the more annoying boss, simply because it's not a boss that you fight with weapons. It's more of just a timing boss. Basically, you have to get in a good run at a certain amount of time, otherwise it'll knock you off the edge and you die. But there are a couple of tricks to it, so that's helpful. Also, being the mage character here makes killing these guys a shit ton easier, which is very good. As to the progression of our character, what are the goals? Well, let me show you. For vitality, I want 40. For intelligence, I want 50, so we can cast the crystal dragon breath thing. And for endurance, I will pop in whatever's left. And that'll be the build. Not a whole lot of attunement slots, but that's okay. And that'll be that. So I'm just going to chill in this general area and get at these fools. Now, you want to be careful, and I want to say this now because I had the opportunity to show that. If they fly over you and you're behind them, you can get stuck on their tail, and that will actually knock you off the bridge. Die. It's a very shitty way to die. But there's, I think, 6 or 5 drakes here. They all have a chance of dropping the scales. And so I will see you guys over there. I think I'm done talking. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, yeah, the cursor's off now. I wanted the cursor off I wanted to have the cursor on for most of this playthrough. Simply because people that are playing on PC do not have access to a Xbox 360 controller. Maybe their computer doesn't have a wireless thing. Mine doesn't. I wanted you guys to show you what kind of movements you expect to be using to move the camera and what that looks like. So, yeah. So, no more cursor. I know for most things people don't like seeing cursors, but I had an explanation. And that, you know, I believe it. I believe it's good that you understand how very little movements give you big camera movements. But alright, enough talking. I'm going to finish this farming, and when I am done, I will see you guys back near the Daughter of Chaos, which is the sister of the spider lady we killed very early on. So, I will see you all in a bit. Alright? Well, alright then. Started out at 3,000 souls. Each one of these guys gave you 1,000 souls. So, I have killed, what was that, 26? Yeah, 26 of them. And we finally got the last dragon scale. to go reinforce our Moonlight Great Sword. Yeah, well, I don't know why I didn't do this at the bonfire. I'm not a smart man. Still cannot get over how very, very fidgety the mouse is. I should look into a fix for that. That would be beautiful. That would make this game, that would make it, the experience so much better for me. But at the end of this. Alright, so. Reinforce. To give me a grand finale of, there you go. 476 damage. Very nice, very good. And that should go up a little bit because we're still not at where we want to be for our intelligence. Yeah, a couple more points in that will do great. How much is stuff? I think I have some shit I can level with. Where we at? Yeah, we might get at least 1 point. Pretty sure I'll have enough for at least 1 point, right? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Alright. Yes. It goes up by a point. That's fine. Okay, so. Onwards to the bed of chaos. Alright. Right. So. Okay. Oh, other person. We did not. Sorry for that. We did not actually talk to the lady down there when I was down there, and I probably should have, to have the warp there ready, back when we went down to talk to the everlasting dragon. So I gotta walk down there. So I'll see you down there. Alright, you remember this place? We fought the big spider lady? Did I don't remember, it's been a while. I don't remember if I showed you the other spider lady. I think I did. I should have. Maybe I didn't. I did. Yes, I showed it to her. But I didn't get to the bonfire. That's what I did. But now is the time to get to the bonfire. So, this is another warpable location, which is very good. Frame rate is shit in itself. That's not as good. That's okay though. Alright. And from here, we're going to make our way to the next bits of the game. Did I kill Kirk? Did I do that already? If I killed Kirk, I'm going to go ahead and unhollow myself. Because I don't know if I killed Kirk or not. If I didn't kill Kirk in the area with the gaping lizard, gaping dragon, then he won't show up here. Or he might show up here. To be honest, it's been so long that I don't remember what I did or did not do. But I will show you the path. I will show you the way. I think we've been down here enough, and I think I wanted to go past, but we came here before the sunlight gates had been unsunlit. God, it is a dark game, man. Let me tell you. There we go. Oop. So, it's a bit of a walky one. It's a bit of a walk. You want to be careful from where you jump. Actually, I should have probably equipped the fall control thing, but you want to be careful where you jump because the damage you take from these falls seems to be unproportionally high than most other ones. So, be wary of that. You can actually see most of this area, a bit of this area, from Nito's domain. Somewhere in the sky, up there somewhere, is a hole that leads to, that shows up, that shows where Nito was, which is cool. Cool thing about this Moonlight Sword is, it does the nice little crescent attack, but if you hit them with your blade as well as the magic thing, it does way more damage. It's about 20 durability for the one-handed one. I think it's maybe 30 for the other one. I'm not sure. And the two-handed strong attack does more than the one-handed strong attack, obviously. So my question is, have I been down here? I have. Well, my question is, okay, so he showed up. Beautiful. Oh my god. Alright, let's kick his ass. Here. There you go. You never want to underestimate Kurt, because if you let him get a hold of you, he'll fuck you up. Alright. If that is the second time I've killed him, then on the third time I kill him, he will drop his armor back near the area with the spider lady. And this little bit is extremely easy when you're a mage. Otherwise, you'd have to play a little bit of a dancing game with him to get him to come back out a little bit and hit him and whatever. That's good. Alright, this is very good. So, level up a little bit of health just because we have a boss fight next, and you know, I want to get the repair. There you go. Alright. Crystal Soul Spears out and about and ready, and over yonder that fog gate there be a boss. Pretty intimidating boss too. It's a big asylum demon that is on fire, which can be kind of tough, especially so because his attacks, he's got that magic AoE attack thing going on, and that actually does a shit ton of damage. And it's very hard to properly mitigate. So once I kill this dude right here. Alright. We have anti-magic shield. The Dragon Crest. Fire. I have the blue one? And maybe we never got it. Alright, we never got that one. I'm dummy. That's okay. Magic. Magic 40. 21. 22. There you go. We'll use this shield here. Yeah. That's gonna be rough. 29. That should do it. Yeah. Alright. You just need to block a lot of that attack. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm saying when we get here. Also, I'm sorry for the shitty frame rate. Eat shit and die. Oof. But you can see that you add on the blade damage of the blade to the damage of the crescent swipe. I'm getting my butt hurt over here. That's probably a mistake. Oof. I'm okay. Damn it! Just die. Thank you. It isn't the same amount of damage that the blade does when you swing it with that moonlight thing, but it's additive. It's good. Okay. Excuse me. So we killed this guy, and if you had given to the spider lady sister, the white one that we saw, gave her 30 humanity, you can actually take a little shortcut through here, over there, over that area. There's a little door over there that you can't open. You can open later, but if you had given the lady the 30 humanity, you could actually get there now, and you could skip this boss fight essentially, which is cool. Meet Demon Fire Sage. Yeah, so that AoE attack is quite painful, so you want to have a shield or something to be able to block it out. I'm going to use the Dark Orbs. Oh, Dark Beads. Beautiful. How about a Soul Spear? Can't remember correctly. What about Crystal Soul Spear? And that has a very large range too, so I don't think you can just be safe at any distance. He will fuck you up, so be wary of it. Alright. Pretty easy fight, to be honest. Well, it's an easy fight when you have a large, high damage range character. So what he drops is a catalyst. Ain't the greatest catalyst in the world. This one is 235, this one's 186, but it does do pretty kind of awesome fire damage, believe it or not. It's a stabby weapon. And it does significant fire. It does along it's my thing does 477 and that one does 435, so it's pretty good. You could totally use it as a melee weapon if you were so inclined to do. It scales with your int, so it's a fire int scaling thing, and I think that might be the only thing that scales with a stat and fire. Oh no, Quaylog's Fury Sword does it too. Anyways, I am quite happy with my Logan, and that is that. So, upon killing this old boy, you can take these stairs and go back up to the spider lady, or you can just proceed down here to the next boss fight, which we will do. Now, this next boss fight has changed a little bit since when I played. There is a lot of lava surrounding this particular boss, and because there's a lot of lava, there used to be a well-known tactic of you move to a certain area, you take a little bit of lava damage, but you move to this area that is safe. It has a big open area where you can fight him. So I don't know if we can still do that, because the lava damage has been ramped up a lot since the release of Artorias thing. So we'll see. We're going to go ahead and put back our normal shield now, which has a higher stability. There you go. Oh, I should put on the helmet. There you go. Good. And I'll show you this cutscene. Centipede demon. He's covered in centipedes. Fun fact: you can cut a lot of them off. They will become enemies on the floor, but if you kill him, it's a good damage. It's a good health of him. His tail comes off. The ones on his back come off. His arm comes off. So it's cool. So normally I would try to go over through here, and for that one it seemed to work. But I would also normally come over to here. Go through this lava. I don't know if I'm gonna die here. Oof! Damn, alright, that's a lot more damage than it used to be. But rolling is very, very key to get here. When you roll, you have those invulnerability frames. And that is what lets you take no damage while you saw that I didn't take damage while I was rolling. That's important. If you're ranged, you're gonna have a pretty easy fight. Yeah, just don't let them get you. I guess with any boss, the key is don't let them get you. So you can see that I actually accidentally cut off that arm of his. That ring you get whether you, at the end of the fight or if you manage to cut off that arm early. And what that does is it decreases greatly. That's a new one. I've actually never seen that one. It decreases greatly the damage you take from the damage you take from environmental lava. It means you have a little bit more mobility to move around. Me, however, I've never actually gotten around to cutting that arm off, and so I've never actually seen those two projectile types he's done before. So that was new to me. But I'm gonna go ahead, equip that, and we're gonna go bring the pain to him, and I'll show you just how much. You'll see how much of a difference that ring makes in terms of lava damage. That is. I am eating a taco, by the way. If anybody hears crackling. All right. We can still roll here. It's a good practice to roll, take no damage, but you can see I took a little bit of damage, and that is all the damage I will take from lava. So, another acceptable strategy is try and cut the arm off very quickly, so that you can fight him on his own grounds. That is a tail attack. Block that if you have enough endurance and stability like I do. Dark beat his ass. There you go. And as I said, I think when I started this playthrough, the mage character tends to be an extremely powerful class. Borderline OP. Borderline overpowered. Because nothing else can quite put up the damage it does. Except maybe a strength build using two-handed weaponry. However, strength builds using two-handed weaponry tend to be very slow and not hit anywhere near as fast as you can output the damage for this guy. So, that was that. Alright. And we're actually almost at the bed of chaos, and I guess this is turning into a longer episode than I wanted it to. But since we're so close, I think I might finish. We'll see. After this is the giant wolf fight, which will give us a ring so that we can move around in the area that the Four Kings bosses are located in. This area and this zone is one of the more commonly thought of to be unfinished zones. There isn't a whole lot going on, to be honest. And it seems like there's room. You can kind of get a feeling that there was room for more to this area, because it's pretty small. Go over here, walk over more, and we'll come across. These guys are like, they're like dragon bodies, like undead dragon bodies. They're like the ass half of those undead dragons that you've seen here and there. That's what these guys are. This has one of the souls of great heroes. I think there are two in the game. Yeah, there's one by Seath, which we got. There's one here. I think there's one in the DLC, in the Artorias and this stuff. Don't know. I don't know. Don't remember is the better term. So, keep walking, keep going. Make sure you have your little ring equipped. Makes it easy. The ring is kind of interesting when it can be useful for PvP, because in Pyromancy there are chaos spells, chaos flame stuff, and chaos flame has a tendency to leave a little pool of lava on the ground, and that can actually, you can mitigate that with the ring. So, that's dope. I'm actually going to go ahead and use that Soul of the Great Hero. I'm going to eat your taco too. There's all of them. All right. Almost there. All right. From here, I'm going to fight Kirk again in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and human myself. Interesting to note that the Xbox version, when you return yourself to human, it says return revived to human. And I don't remember that. I remember the default being humanity restored for both versions, but I think there was a slight difference between the DLC version that's on the consoles and this version. Oh well. Alright. Down here there are a bunch of these statue mugs. Yeah. They are nothing to us. Considering we fought Calamite, we fought Manus, we fought a lot of already harder stuff. Yeah. Can't imagine these guys giving me too much of initiative. Oh. Unless I forget to aim properly. Octopus up here. And that octopus actually drops red titanite chunks. Also in this area, you can find the red titanite slab. I think I'll show all the slabs. Oh, we got a red titanite chunk. That's lucky. I think I'll show all the slabs towards the end of the game. Not right now. What do I usually equip here? Calamity ring. Yeah, I'm gonna totally equip that right now. So much ridiculous. So up here is twofold. There is a Witch of Islith. You can see her coming into view. She will hurt you with very powerful pyromancy. Don't let her do it. If you're human, Kirk also shows up, and the two of them together actually can probably ruin your day pretty badly. So you want to be careful to not get overwhelmed by those two. Together, that's a problem. They make a problem. Alright, I think that was the last we'll see of Kirk. If I'm correct, his armor should be back near the witch lady, the spider lady. I want to show you this catalyst. There you go. Islith catalyst. Apparently, in the lore of the world, the witches used to wield fire sorcery. And this is the catalyst they use to wield said fire sorcery. It's a big thing. You'll see them in the open cutscene, kind of doing that, stirring the pot motion. But that's that. Oh, and I guess I should show this. Over here, there's a pyromancy. I think there are... Actually, this might be the only pyromancy you can just find out in the open. Don't let him grab you. If he grabs you, he can start stuffing on you. It's disturbing. But, okay. Yeah, pyromancy, chaos, spiderweb. There you go. So... I will show you one more thing. The boss is over here. Let me check how we are on time. 27 minutes. I guess I can do it quick enough. I'll give you a rundown of where the red titanite slab is. We'll come back towards the end of the series to get it. And then I'll show you Solaire, who has an unfortunate fate has befallen. Come on the left, walk down here, and if you were in the middle, you'd be fucked because these guys... oh wait. You're gonna die as soon as you get over here. I don't know why you want to come. Right. So you walk down here and there's branches. Basically, what you want to avoid is falling down in that hole. The titanite slab you get by... I believe it's falling on either the right side or the left side. What's going to happen is you're going to fall to one of these sides, and at the end of the walkways there's going to be a chest that's going to have the titanite slab. To get back up, you will have to... Well, I'll show you that with rules, but if you are wanting to know how to get to it, I don't have time to show it right now. Go down that hole. Go down that hole. Be careful. Have some toxic stuff ready because you're gonna get poisoned. And that's it. It's somewhere down. Rummage around there. You'll find it. Over here is the respawning Titanite demon. So if you are in this is where you would come to get all of your demon Titanite if you need it for a big weapon. He is the strongest Titanite demon though, so be careful when you're gonna come kill him, because he will hurt you a lot. You can see that I'm doing 700 damage, and that's a small amount of his health. So this is definitely by far the toughest of the Titanite demons. So, when you fight him, be very wary. But again, magic is extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. You can see a little bit of glowing over there. That is a little crystal lizard. And we ran through Nito with Castlight, but if you didn't have sorceries, you would have to come down here, and I don't think Solaire's not down here. See this glowing? See that one? It's glowing red, specifically glowing red. Kill it. Okay. Pick it up. You get the Sunlight Maggot Armor. Also, at this point, you can come over here and touch this door, and it'll open up. This is the one that I said if you gave 30 humanity, you could get to early. But that is the Sunlight Maggot, and you put it on your head. If I can find anything. And, see? Makes light. So this light will also work for the doors in Ulasal, as well as the Nito's Domain. And I don't know what happened to Solaire. Did we kill him already? We may have killed him. Well, whatever happened to Solaire, you will usually find him down here, and he has been corrupted, or I guess he's been turned hollow, because he found his sun. You know, his whole goal was to one day be as incandescent as the sun, so he put that thing on. I guess it drove him crazy. I don't know, but that's what happens to Solaire. He goes crazy because he has a light bulb over his head. And you have to kill him. Otherwise, he'll kill you. I guess you can. You don't ever have to come down here though, so you can leave him there if you want. What is interesting is there is a way to get Solaire to not go crazy down there. You have to make sure that he'll appear down here, but you also have to make sure that you give 30 humanity to the spider lady. You go through that door and you kill all of those little dudes, all of them. And by killing all of them, you leave Solaire none to put on his head and die to. And if you do it properly, it's a little more complicated than that. I've never been able to do it. But if you do it right, Solaire will be disappointed and will go away. And you can summon Solaire to help you fight the final boss, Gwyn, which is interesting. This is the Bed of Chaos. Let me give you a rundown of what happens. Alright. The idea is you hit both those orbs, one over there and one over there. When you hit one, it'll spring out a big arm of fire that will start. It's a scythe of fire. It'll start plucking at you. Also, every now and then, it'll cast like Fire Tempest. Also, when you first hit one of them, the ground will no longer be stable. The ground will actually crumble. And so the idea is, it's a timing game. You want to run over here. You want to run to whichever side you're most comfortable with. I always forget which one's the easier one to do. If you had a bow, you can actually get them from quite a bit of ways. Oof. But be careful. I'm just going to say in a second. Heal myself. And there's a trick to this, and I'll show it. Oh, hopefully it's been patched out. You hit this. You hit it. You hit it. And this happens. Some people believe that the orbs are actually witches of Izalith, because there were only a few of them. And you see one, which we kill. The other one shows up if you have a high enough pyromancy. And then these two kind of seem human-like. So it's believed that these orbs might be the witches of Izalith. Right. So now, what you would normally do is you would try to make your way back, but the ground starts crumbling very, very bad ways. So what I do is save and quit. And by quitting, it should put you back at the beginning of the fog gate. So do that twice. And then the final time, after you've killed both orbs, you will have to run through the center of the map, fall down on a little bit of a root, which will take you through the center of the big tree, and in there is the boss. Yes, good. So, back down we go. Right. I'd prefer not to die because I do have a large amount of souls. So now, you have to be wary of a couple of things. One, the ground falling. Two, this dude going scythe on you. And also, that That's an attack. That's a very not good attack for me. Oof. Yeah, and there's no real way. If I had a bow, I could maybe get this thing down from here. No, they did a pretty good job of placing trees in the way of you in such a way that you don't have an easy way to do this thing. My goal is to try and run to the right. Ah, shit. It's hard to. There are sweet spots where they won't. The side will hit you. Which is tough to find. That should be blocking. I don't know why I'm not blocking that. That's bothering me. Fuck. Alright, well, I'll see you back here. That's gonna happen a lot. It's tough. Figured I'd show you the shortcut I've been talking. Oh, yes. So, we did kill Cook 3 times. And so, that is his armor. And this is the armor. It's very evil looking. And I will use his armor for a different character. There is thought. Kirk is said to be. Oh, you can read this screen for you. There you go. Armor of Kirk, Knight of Thorns, and notorious member of the Dark Race. So this patch of thorns grows. If you roll while wearing this armor, you will damage people. It's very cool. However, it is said that Kirk is notorious. There's a running theory that Kirk is notorious because he left the Dark Race and instead came to work for the Witches of Izalith, which is what is believed to have happened. So this is what Kirk looks like. You guys have seen his shield already. It's kind of shitty shield, but whatever. But that is the armor we're going to be doing for the Pyromancer dude. I like the armor, and Kirk is believed to be, you know, a person of the witch's people. So I think he's a Pyromancer. Let's go ahead and get our shit on. Alright, let me show you the shortcut that I'm always going on about. I'm actually going to go ahead and kindle this fire as well a little bit, just because, well, I need a lot of Estus flasks. This already gives you 10, but 15 I think is going to be a good number. I wish there was an option that said reverse and kindle. There you go. Alright. So, from up here, you go over to here. Okay. It's funny because I actually have 2 sets of achievements for Dark Souls now because of, on my Xbox, that gamer tag, one for the console, one for the PC. Take this little elevator, come down here, take the fall, yep, and leads you over to this area, and then over here. Come over here, and you can see that this is the hallway with the door we unlocked. So, go through this door, and it'll take you past the Titanite Demon. It'll take you through the Titanite Demon, is a better word, and take you to the boss. You have to deal with any of the annoying lava. Alright, see you at the boss. It's a bit of a walk too, so this is what makes the boss even more annoying. Alright. And we are back. That was a hell of a walk. Alright. I'm actually a little bit hurt too, which is not cool. Okay. There's no easy way to do this either. It's down to timing and luck. And we get over here. I'm trying to get as close as I can to him. Fuck. As close as I can to him. My shield pointed at an angle where if it does hit me, I will not go flying in a bad direction. I think that's pushing it already. So here's a good spot. I want him to do left arm swing, right arm swing, because on the right arm swing I have some time to do the work. Left arm swing. I don't know where I would hide either. I could try to jump, but okay, that was not good for that one. could try and jump that gap. You probably should start with the right one. Thinking about it. It's fine. I'd rather him knock me down like that than send me flying. Take the hit. Take the hit, because if you shield it, you have a very, very bad opportunity to just knocked alongside of his arm. Like his arm will carry you into oblivion. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking go. Second one down. Very nice. Cutscene's about the same thing, but whatever. Come on. You got two now, and now they can start casting fucking Fire Tempest, so you don't want to be wary of that. Same trick, quit, and reload. Alright. Reloaded. Let's get back in it. The final bit is, you gotta walk through the center, and the floor will collapse, and you will have to try and land on a little bit of root. Oh, Fire Tempest. You will Fire Tempest everything. So once he starts Fire Tempesting, you gotta look at the ground, and I'll tell you where the Fire Tempest is happening. Now he's got two fucking army thingies. And the two army thingies together will make your day a bad day. Alright, good spot. Good sweet spot right here. So I want to just get the ground to break away, because I don't really remember where the root is. So get the ground to break away, get the ground to break away, get the ground to break away. Alright, I believe, just get down. Shielding is important in this game, everybody. A little too close. Wait, nope, back up. Alright, I want to get in there. I think it's that little bit of ledge to the right that leads to the root. I got one shot of this. Yep, I was right. Get down to there. Good. Alright. From here, it's pretty easy. You gotta get through all this branchingness. Go ahead and break your rolls if you want. You can still get hit by the Fire Tempest down here, so don't be feeling safe. And this is the actual boss. That little dude. Oh, Fire Tempest. Oh, shit. That is hard to avoid. He will not attack. He takes one hit. So, eat shit. Oh, fuck. And that, my friends, is how you do that. Can I get it on? In time. I did. Good. And that is how you do that, as I said already. Either that can be considered either the easiest or the hardest boss. Alright. And it gives you a punch. And two. Beautiful. And now we have our 50 intelligence. I can actually finally show you the last sorcery, which will take the place of one of the soul spears. Alright. White Dragon Breath. Let's get out of this thicket and I'll show you in a better place. You cannot actually get over there. You cannot do that from here, so that sucks. But White Dragon Breath puts a line down and sends crystal. It's very powerful and very good. And that will do it for this episode. It should be a little bit shorter. Next time we'll go kill Sif, we will go kill the 4 kings, and we'll kill Gun. At some point we'll be done. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. See, where's my gestures? Where's my gestures at? Is it V, G, O, P? One of these is gestures. One of these buttons I'm hidden. There it is. That's not the gesture. Nope. I meant to say goodbye. Nope. That's not. There we go. Bye bye everybody.